I wanted to know, is there any actual evidence that we're being victimized by the food portions, or is that just like a Reddit tale someone was saying?
You serious?
A little bit
about
of both,
Clark?
I think. You serious about that, Mark? Clark. Serious about that, Clark? fucking Christmas Vacation. Fucking Chevy Chase. All the kids are around. Chevy Chase goes, "Hey kids, we heard from the weatherman. He spotted Santa over Detroit." And the kids go, "Ooh, wow!" We're in Chicago, so it's kind of close by.
Yeah.
Uncle Eddie, serious about that, Clark? concerned the Air Force just spotted Santa's sleigh. Oh, I love that fucking movie. Yeah, I think the Kilmar guy's a bad guy, and we'll never find out if he's a good guy because he's gone. I do like how forcefully that Pam Bondi's been, just like he'll never be a Maryland father. Like, I'm so mean and so hardcore. It like seemed like,
yeah, they stole his Ravens hat before they sent him.
Oh, that's dirty.
Yeah, like, no. They just stuck some like minor league Venezuelan baseball team's hat on.
You
him.
saw
Get out of here.
a hat though. Even like that's why. Look, if you've got evidence on somebody, you have flight logs and DNA, and you like pictures and video and shit. You don't say he was wearing a Chicago Bulls cap, and you know what that means. You know what that means, right? Right.
Mm-hmm. He doesn't think LeBron's the GOAT.
It means he supports a shitty basketball team. Like, what the fuck are you talking about right now? But they said that the Chicago Bulls hat is an MS-13 gang sign, or it means that he is in good standing with them. And it's just like, man, if you're saying something that flimsy, then the rest of it's probably equally flimsy. So that's worrying. But yeah, I don't like that he got sent to the gulag, but they let him out of the gulag, Woody. He's in some sort of regular El Salvadorian prison, which is probably very nice.
It's probably like
I
those
was
Finnish
wondering
prisons.
how it compared. Like, from what I'm told, the El Salvadorian Supermax prison is very unpleasant, but kind of safe.
Yeah.
I don't know what's true, but like they're so locked down that people aren't abusing each other. If he just goes in,
They're handcuffed like to each other.
Mm-hmm.
Are you making that up or is that real?
No, I mean, every time I see them, they're in this weird position where their arms are behind their back,
They need to lean forward and stuff.
and they're like giving a backwards hug.
I think that's a
Yeah.
punishment. I think that somebody did something wrong, and they're doing that to them now.
But if you just put me in an El Salvadorian Gen Pop prison, I might ask for the strict one back.
Yeah, I don't know
They
how
have nothing
terrible
there.
it is
They have like the list of their personal items is like 5 things. They don't even have a blanket. They don't have a blanket. Like, we didn't have pillows, and I was like, what the fuck? What do you mean we don't have pillows? You people just don't sleep with pillows? No. We're not allowed. I'm like, well, can I make myself a fucking pillow? They'll take it. It's like, fuck.
well, Mr. Myers building himself a pillar.
That's what they did. Dude, they would do that. And then the old guy who had like 2 mattresses, they're like, Leon, what are you doing with 2 mattresses? You know better than that. You're 74 years old. And it's like, bro, are you confiscating that old man? He's like trying to get up so they can take his mattress away. Fuck. So these guys don't even have any of that. They're sleeping on metal racks. Like,
They didn't let you have pillows, Kyle?
no.
So would you use like a bundle of clothing or something to make? That's what I do when I camp.
I took a sheet and I stuffed it full of like my sweatshirts and sweatpants, and then bundled that up. And then in the morning when the lights came on, I disassembled it quickly so no one would know.
Wow.
I can't imagine you were the only one pulling that maneuver. Like,
A man's pillow is his own business, Taylor. You don't press.
yeah,
Yeah.
damn, that sucks. That sounds.
There was a
awful.
guy who had taken the like freeze dried coffee came in this little container with a snap lid. It was small. It was like maybe 8 ounces, and he had used it all, and then he had also gotten like a roll of Oreo type cookies that are in like cellophane wrapper. You tear it open, and now you can never reseal it. So he was storing the cookies in the empty coffee container. And the assistant warden came through and picked it up and went, shake, shake, shake. What do we have here? This 40-year-old woman goes, what do we have here? And I'm like, the fuck do we have? Oh my. I'm like peeking over trying to see what's going on because she's going like cell to cell looking for contraband. And she's like, pours his cookies out. She's like, cookies in an uncertified container. Ha ha. not today. Like, took this man's cookies away. This 45-year-old man lost his Oreos.
We're going to sit here and watch you eat every single one of them.
She took
Was
them.
she fat? Because that would be
No,
like
she was-
that would be really important contraband for her.
Yeah.
She was like, I'm gonna take these for further study. Yeah, I'm gonna get a good. Let me see
Yeah,
where these came.
chocolate
These
chip.
might be outside cookies. It's hard to tell. No, she took that grown man's fucking cookies away. So yeah, they'll take your pillow away in a heartbeat. But those
Oh.
guys in El Salvador don't have fucking pillows.
I haven't had cookies in so long. Cookies are amazing.
Treat yourself.
Yeah,
There's
why?
no cumbersome ordering process with cookies. You just go buy the ones you
Gonna
please.
go to Subway, walk out with just 2 cookies.
That's a fat
Which-
move.
You can
Is it?
That's a very-
the white
that's a bad
chocolate
move.
macadamia cookies from Subway. You know what Subway does now? They make a foot-long cookie, Woody.
No, they do not.
They make a foot-long cookie. They shape it like a sandwich and they make this big griddle cookie.
What?
Yeah.
Cookie technology has advanced since I've stopped eating cookies.
See what I'm talking about? You look away for a moment, the world passes you by.
You
Subway
stopped eating
food.
cookies completely?
Well, I mean,
He's off. He's clean.
it's not like a moral thing. I just trying not to be fat, and I can't remember my last cookie. I mean, it's probably 3-4 years ago. Like, it's not like I never have a cookie, but
Oh my god,
That's so long.
so I'm
that's a
googling
long
this.
time.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
You haven't had a cookie in your 50s yet.
Yeah,
You've yet to have your inaugural 50s
I just don't
cookie.
have cookies very much.
He doesn't have those rock-like cheat days.
No, I do.
Man, do they come in any of the Subway flavors?
I would imagine so. I would imagine they do the white chocolate macadamia, which is their premier cookie, if you ask me.
There's one that has like craisins in it or something, right? Is
Oh,
that the
yeah.
white chocolate?
That's probably Craisin oatmeal or something. That sounds pretty good.
I found the Subway press release. Subway reveals Sidekicks, an irresistible collection of footlong cookies, churros, and pretzels. And some of these are bold, like they're almost like a deep dish pizza,
Wow,
because there's like entire Oreos sticking out of the middle of it.
they really
think
dropped
they're
that
able
whole
to-
healthy thing, huh?
You
Yeah.
think they can bake a footlong cookie with the same quality control standards they could the round ones?
Sure,
I-
why not?
I
You
bet
do
they
like a griddle
figured it out.
cookie. It's in a little pan. You slide the pan.
Seems
They got
like-
those little ovens already. They toast the sandwiches in.
I feel like it requires a greater baker.
I don't know. I
I don't
trust
know.
the experts. The sandwich
At
artisans
Subway?
over at the Way. Yeah, I mean they train for years to get that job. You don't just walk in the door of a Subway and start making sandwiches.
No.
An Oreo cookie launched in January 2025, according to my research.
That's the one I'm looking at. The new Oreo footlong cookie. And inside the cookie, there are at least 6 cookies.
Oh,
It's
like total.
cookieception. Yeah.
I'm in with that. If I were on Shark Tank, I'd be shaking his hand right now.
I want to
I'd be the guy.
do a road trip to St. Louis with an extra helmet and bring Taylor to Subway. Be like, all right, I'm going to need help ordering. No, I can order from Subway.
yeah, Chipotle's the same thing as Subway. It really is just that, pick this, pick that, put it in your. But they'll put anything in there you want them to. They'll make you a big lettuce burrito if you want to.
Yeah, you can pick any of the worst vegetables on earth to put in your sandwich.
There's
That
a great
is
YouTube
terrible.
video where the guy makes the wettest, sloppiest burrito imaginable, just to piss the guy off. Like it's a bit like it's an actor on both sides making the sandwich, and he's just like, yeah, the pico de gallo, but just the juice. And you want rice? No rice.
Just the rice water.
Just the right.
Like by the end, it's just a wet, soaked burrito with goo all over it. Yeah, it's great.
I have seen those prank videos from probably 10 plus years ago now, where it's like just some shithead going to Subway and like having them make like a mayonnaise and olive oil sandwich, where they keep asking like, is that enough mayonnaise? And he's like, no. And they're like, the whole sandwich is mayonnaise. What are you going to do? And they like get it to the end, and then he just runs. He runs away. And he just wasted, a quart of mayonnaise and like a bunch of pickles.
That's kind of shitty. I always liked Vitaly and his early stuff. He would do the Russian guy. Like he would walk up to someone on a park bench. He's wearing a black suit, black sunglasses. He is Russian, so he has the accent. And he would hand them a black briefcase, and he would say something like 30 seconds. your life or the money. You decide. And he'd walk away. And people would think it was a bomb or they had just been part of a drug deal or something and freak out and like, run around. It was good footage. But now I hear poor Vitaly is in custody and they're not going to let him out for a long, long time. What country was it? It wasn't
like Philippines
Singapore
or something?
It might have been the Philippines or Korea even, but he was arrested for menacing that woman. She didn't want to take part in his like street interview, and he's like, "I'll fucking kill you. Give her, I'll fucking kill you." Like he said something crazy like that. Like he kind of was like, "Oh," because he figured she didn't speak English.
Dude, Asian countries
the
hate
cameras,
that.
and he's also a little edgy. So they locked his ass up, and they're talking about like 2 or 3 years before the trial.
That happened to Amanda Knox too, right? Do you guys remember that?
Well, she killed somebody. That's in France.
She didn't kill anybody.
Oh shit.
She was more than innocent. She's like super innocent. And but what she did do is fuck a couple guys. So this like her reputation got shattered. Foxy Noxy. Amanda Knox was her name. And the thing is they knew she was innocent like years before they let her go. And just kind of hung on to her because it was a little embarrassing to be so deep into the thinking she was guilty.
I remember there was a whole like CNN investigates or Dateline special or something about it. That was like 25 years ago, though. It's been a long time. I don't remember the details too well.
I heard a podcast about it. They talked to her too.
The world was smaller back then because there was no social media and there was only like Nancy Grace had so much pull, seemingly. She could make something a national story with her nasty ass. I remember that Natalie Holloway thing, that girl that got killed down in Aruba. Oh, my God. That was in my house for a decade. My mom watched that shit religiously. You would think that my sister was Natalie Holloway and that she
Did
had
her
been...
boyfriend get convicted? Did they catch him and find her? It was like a Dutch dude or something?
Yeah.
We should take Greenland as punishment.
100%.
Yeah, it was a rich Dutch dude, and he killed somebody else too. I think he got away with the Natalie Holloway thing for a while, and then he got caught for another girl, and then also got like punished for the Natalie thing concurrently. A real piece of shit who liked murdering girls on the beach. It seems. Yeah.
Yep. Well, before we jump to the next
it's
thing,
fine because it won't happen to me.
Seems like a lot of work dragging a body through the beach.
yeah, I'd pick an easier thoroughfare.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Put him in a hat, sunglasses, get on the subway.